What's going on, guys? My name is Fat Bento and welcome back to another Blade and Soul Neo video. Today we're going to be talking about accessories and how you can get early heroic accessories so quickly and so easy without entering a dungeon. Let's jump right into it. Today we are on my Kung Fu Master and she is pretty much just out of the story minus her weapon and a couple of soul shield pieces. And as you can see, she is sitting at exactly 213 AP. And if you look at the party finder right now, you are looking at some pretty high AP requirements. There is no way she'd be able to do Tomb of the Exiles right now, even though she only needs a little bit more AP. I believe the recommended is around 250. We're going to solve this by getting her Tomb of the Exile accessories without even entering the dungeon. And it's actually really simple. Most of you probably already know about getting your Infernal weapon through faction dailies. And we are going to do the same thing for the accessories from Tomb of the Exiles. We are going to quickly do our faction dailies here in Toman Range, as well as the Scorching Sands and Razorwing Ravine, all to get 8 of these faction tokens, which is exactly what you need for the accessory design. All right, there's one down. All right, we're about to be done with these 3 as well. Alrighty, and now that we're done with all those quests, we're going to head over to the faction merchant. And we are going to be purchasing the Cinderlands accessory designs. And since I have enough, I'm going to purchase 2. From here, you're going to go into the Cinderlands accessory selection chest here in the Transmute menu. You'll also see that you'll need 18 jewel powders for every time you need to do this. So to get jewel powders, you're going to come over here to the coin exchange merchant, and you're looking for the Dragon Express material selection chest. It's going to cost you 30 of these broken crystals, and these are very easily farmed. If you go to the Jadestone Village here, and you do this Plague Hollow, there it drops this Jadestone necklace, and it salvages for 1 to 2 of those powders every single time. So at max, you have to do it 30 times. There are other ways to get it too, just by salvaging other accessories or soul shields and stuff. So you probably have a slight abundance of these. I will need to go farm the other ones real quick, and then I will be back when we get there. Just so you know, this dungeon is really easy. You can just run past everything to the boss here at the back. Then all these guys are going to combine into the boss. You may get poisoned, but yeah, that's easy. It's that simple. And you also get a little copper for it, which is nice, but you know. And then you can just shift B out and do it again. Okay, so farmed it a couple of times, a lot of times actually. We are at 33, so we're gonna go over and buy this chest. Okay, now that I have 2, I can open it. I'm gonna do jewel powders for both. And now I should be able to do... Wait a minute. I have to do this. I need 36. Oh my gosh. Crap. Because that dungeon takes 2 Hongmoon Blessing every time too. If I need to do 30, that's another 60. That's all my blessing for the day. Okay. So just a note, do this over 2 days. Do not do both accessories in 1 day, because it will use all of your blessing for the day to get 30 more of these. Because if you're fresh out of the store, you have 10. And you'll need 36 for 2 accessories. Okay. So we're just going to show you how to do it with 1. Same thing. We're going to open up the Transmute menu and make this into chest. And when we open it, there are only 2 that you're going to want to use. You're only going to want to open the Infernal Ring or Infernal Earring, because these Raptor ones come from Daggerbeat Rookery, whichever that... Yeah, this one. Over here. Yeah, Daggerbeak Rookery. And this you can do with almost no requirements for AP because of the weapons in the dungeon. So you just got to kind of make your own party for that one, and it'll be really easy to get the Raptor accessories. So I would only do this for the Infernal ones. We're going to do the Infernal Earring just because I want to. And, okay, we got 3 slots. That's not too bad. We're going to go ahead and equip it. And that was a free 17 boost in AP. Well, it was not free. It cost 1 gold plus all that blessing that I needed to farm and use. But that is pretty simple, pretty easy way to get the infernal accessories, which are the harder accessories to get right now. So you may be thinking, wow, that's a lot of gold. Wow, that's a lot of time. It is. That's why I say you should probably do it in 2 days. And the gold right now is a finite resource. I agree. But you will be farming it anyway because you're going to need to buy these books with Valor Stones to slot into your accessories. And all these blue quests, most of them will reward you a Valor Stone. All of these, a lot of them do. And they also reward you a bit of money. So as you're farming for these stones for your books, you're going to be getting money anyway. Even though it is a finite resource right now, it is not going to be the case as well because next week, the 11th of March, you get the 45 patch, which gives you access to dungeons that give you a daily quest that rewards gold. Plus, the weekly challenge will also reward you gold, as well as the daily challenge that will unlock with that too. So I would really only do this on an alt right now. And that is why it is done on my Kung Fu Master. My main is my BM on this account. And this is how I'm going to be boosting my alts a little bit quicker. It's not entirely necessary because all these accessories as well become pretty irrelevant with the 45 patch because of those new dungeons like I mentioned. But in order to get into those dungeons, you're going to need some amount of power and AP. And especially if you're playing on off times like I do, the AP requirements are pretty dang high. So getting AP is pretty important, and I recommend doing this on an alt. But truly just make sure you're not doing this on a character that crafts, because crafting is also required or requires gold and stuff, unless you have a ton of time and want to do side quests. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. If you enjoyed it or found it helpful, please leave a like and consider subscribing because there will be more Blade and Soul content coming in the future. But that's all from me. I've been Fat Bento, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.